What a shit show. That's it. That's your news for today. No, seriously. I mean that is what a shit show. Bitcoin is down 8%, sitting on 16,567. If it goes under 16, the next proper support is 12. I honestly thought 16 was going to be the bottom. So here I am hoping, fingers crossed that remains the case, but I wasn't expecting something like the world's second biggest exchange to go poof. Right, look, let's hope, technically, statistically, Bitcoin should stabilize at 16 and bounce. Ethereum sitting on 1211, down 3%. It already bounced. I would expect its support to be that 1,000. But it seems to have found a good deal of support at 1,100. So, yeah, it's also become deflationary for the first time, which is, what we were expecting after the merge anyway. BNB is down 9% at 278. I suspect they've taken a touch of a hit simply because they've pulled out of the deal, which I'll go into momentarily. Maker is up 13%. Well, they're Binance's biggest rivals on stablecoin side of things. So FTT, it dropped 80% yesterday. It's dropped another 40% today. It's sitting on 272. Solana is also taking a massive hit with this, down another 23%, sitting on 1532. Overall, nothing really was positive. There's a couple of 3%ers, but not relevant. So, obviously, big news of the day continuing is the whole FTX collapse. FTX was the world's second largest exchange before Binance's carefully executed tweet collapsed the entire crypto empire and ecosystem. And it effectively delivered a tombstone to FTX. Binance then offered the helping hand, only to pull it away again at the last second. Thankfully, the markets didn't really react positively to Binance's helping hand offer. So when they pulled it away, it was just more of the same, really. Look, it's totally true. Look, I don't discount FTX playing a game with its customers' money. This was exactly what crypto was supposed to solve. Getting rid of these centralized corrupt agencies. But here we are. But, as we watch this fallout conclude, we still don't know exactly how in a hole FTX was, or even if it was. From my understanding, it's sitting on about an 8 billion shortfall of liquidity. It was the only announced thing I could find. If it is indeed just a liquidity shortfall, then all of this has simply been caused by Binance quite deliberately to damage a competitor. We'll have to wait and see on that front. It's important to understand, that no matter what exchange, no matter what bank or what financial thing, if every single customer turned up and tried to withdraw their funds, the bank would or company would collapse. It's as simple as that. Because the banks need, or any financial company, the entities, shall we say, they need to make a profit on the funds that are with them. That's how they operate and how they make profits. And quite often, to do so, those funds are locked up in things that you can't just click your fingers and have those funds available for withdrawals. You just can't. So it's a time factor, not necessarily being a collateral factor. It's, it's wrong. This is why we want to replace it with decentralized exchanges, which you could all be using. There's loads of really good decentralized exchanges out there. So there's no real need to utilise these centralised agencies. And decentralised exchanges, you keep your funds in your own wallets. Do you know what I mean? They can't go negative. But hey ho, you know, they also don't campaign around the fucking world and become political entities, do they? At the end of the day, with one move, be that naive, accidental, planned or otherwise, Binance has removed its main competition in the business/crypto world and the political world. And I'm sorry, I don't really believe in coincidences. I'm not sure I believe that Binance acted with good intentions throughout this. It seems far too convenient to destroy a competitor in all of those different areas with one simple tweet and pretend that they didn't know what they were doing. To add to the injury of FTX, the SEC has apparently been investigating them for months. Shows what use they are. And the Department of Justice has also opened an investigation, but they don't operate in the United States, so I don't really see that it's got anything to do with them, but we'll have to wait and see what they come up with on that. FTX's legal team, or at least the vast majority of them, have quit and walked away. Other firms that are going to be struggling because of this, Galaxy Digital has a massive 77 million exposure to FTX, so it's not going to be great. Yeah, I don't see any reason to go on more here with this. It's a shit show. That's all that we can say. We'll have to wait and watch. In other news, stablecoin USDD has lost its peg and is trading at 97 cents. No doubt that will cause another panicked sell-off. So if you've got USDD, strongly advise you take action. Twitter has filed paperwork as a payments business, so that's all going ahead. Yeah. And MetaMask has implemented some special bridge technology to make it super easy to swap between chains, which is also very good to see. I'm going to leave it at that because I've already babbled on quite a bit. Good luck to everybody. It's a sad situation, but let's hope for the best. As I said, hopefully the markets will have hit bottom now. If not, we're going to see 1,200 on Bitcoin and 1,000 on Ethereum. Just keep those targets in mind. Have a good day, peeps. Ta-ras.
All things crypto by a duck life. See you next time.